Hello and welcome back to Y for Turbo. This is Nick here in NHL 16 Be a GM mode with our Edmonton Oilers, Connor McDavid, Taylor Hall, Jordan Eberle, not Alexander Semin. As you saw in the last episode, we went to the trade deadline, and even though we didn't make any blockbusters, I would say maybe this is something that people would talk about in the NHL community. They talk about the trade for Marcus Foligno. We traded Semin and some other assets for Marcus Foligno as a third liner here. He's back up to an 83 overall, third line checking forward. So that's exactly what we wanted. We didn't want a sniper down here. The scores I want in the bottom six are power forwards. That's the type of team I like. I like the grinders. I like the power forwards. I like the two-way forwards. Two-way forward, I feel like, is such a good player in today's NHL, and it really, I think, has come up from back in the day, the big run and gun, blood and guts game that used to be played, especially in the 90s. It was dominated by those type of players that could play a two-way game, and that's still pretty evident today. You see that in Jonathan Toews, Sidney Crosby, Zetterberg, Datsuk, all these players that can play a two-way game. I think it's timeless. I think that type of player is timeless. And this is a big old hockey rant that maybe I'll create. I've been toying around with maybe creating a little hockey talk thing with the playoffs coming up, but I won't get too far into it. But yeah, Foligno comes onto this really cool two-way forward line as a power forward. We got grinder, two-way forward down on the fourth line. So the bottom six is all defensive-minded type of players or two-way players. Rather than the snipers that we had before, which I think we had like two snipers down in the bottom six, which is no good. Top six is the same, and if you guys want to go check that video out, you probably already have. That's all the things we did at the trade deadline. We also picked up Chris Kelly and Steve Ott for our AHL team. So we went 51, 26, and 5, ending the season 2 games removed from like an 11-game win streak. Your Oilers were 2 points out of winning the division and getting the President's Trophy. Literally. I know that sounds crazy. Anaheim won the President's Trophy. Insane. They were number 1 in the NHL for points. Now, we were number 2, so I don't mind. We're not playing for the President's Trophy. We're playing for Lord Stanley. And in the first round right now, we're up against the San Jose Sharks. So I found out we can go ahead and do this and check out their lines. So if we go in here to play game, sure, we can sim the other game. We go in here, we check them out, sure, home, whatever. And we can go to edit lines and strategy. I almost started the game there. So edit lines right here. And then we can go to... Oh, I forget how to do it, actually. Oh, no. Wait. Options, right? View opponents. There we go. Okay. Woo. Almost forgot. Okay, so they've got Yuri Hoodler. They picked him up in free agency this last year, it looks like. We were debating picking him up, I remember, but we didn't need it just because he wanted a lot of money. How much did they sign him for? 6.2. Actually, how much time does he have? 3 more years. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to sign him. And plus, we already got, we have a right winger right now, and we just wouldn't need him. Hurdle, center, sniper. Look at this guy right here. Look at that defensive awareness. We've got him beat in Connor McDavid, though. Plus, they're playing a right winger as the left winger. Thomas Hurdle is basically just the older poor man's McDavid. He's got a good defensive category, but McDavid's just better. But, nothing to sneeze at. You know what I mean? Big body guy. 6'2", 210. And then we got Pavelski, which is playing right wing instead of center at 90 overall. And that defensive awareness is a big reason why. That is a good player. I like that type of player. That would be a great, if he was younger, he's not too old, but still, he's only got 3 or 4 more years in him, I feel like, until they'll make him quit in game. In real life, who knows? Maybe he'll play to 40. But, man, that defensive awareness and those face-offs. But at right wing, you never know. I mean, that would be a really fun player to have instead of Eberle. And then they've got Couture playing winger with Thornton and Marleau. So these got all these recognizable Shark names. Look at this depth, though. This is pretty good depth down here with Nieto, Spalling, and Goudreau. And not that Goudreau. And then Wingles, Tierney, and Ward. This is a pretty good. This is a pretty good bottom six too. So they're a very similar team to us. I feel like they've probably got us beat at the veteran depth, but this is a team that I feel like will in the next couple of years really fall off, unless they can sign Pavelski decently long term. But Thornton and Marleau are done pretty soon, I feel like. But they made the right move signing Hoodler. Definitely a team I think he would thrive on, especially the first line. But down here, really beautiful bottom six. I really like it. The only thing I could see maybe is, you know what? I like it. I don't know. I like it. It's decent. It's decent. Definitely serviceable. And then here they got Vlasic and Burns. Oh, man. So they're beating us in defense, probably beating us in depth. I think we've got a better first line maybe. I'm not really sure. And then, yeah, they got Braun on here. So defensive, and 2A. So and defensive here in Martin. Forgot about him. Burns obviously can burn you. Good defensive awareness, good shot, good player. We had him in the Red Wings GM. Vlasic, good defensive awareness. So this is going to be a team that's going to be really hard to score goals against on. And then they have Reimer and Jones. So Reimer's probably going to start pretty much every game here. That's no problem. We can get pucks past him. They got anybody scratch right now? Just some 70s. They've got that Morin guy too. So yeah, that's what we're facing. They've got a good power play, it looks like. So yeah, we're facing a pretty good team here. Now, I think we can still manage to maybe steal a few. But remember, we beat them a couple days ago. We got it in us to beat them. So let's get into the simming. Let's get into the simulation without further ado, because let's go to goals and then, okay. So we're going to go ahead and sim all 3 periods unless it's an elimination game. Or you know what? Let's do 2 sim and then we'll real time the last one. Just like Johnny Superman does. I like that. That should be good. So first period. Okay, we get 2, but they get 1 on us. So Draisaitl and Hall, those top 2 lines, this is why we changed the bottom 6. So the bottom 6 stops the goals from going in, and the top 6 puts them in the net. And then they had Goudreau, not Goudreau, bank one past Mrazek, which it's good he's in the net. I should have probably checked that, but it's all good. He's in the net. So second period, okay, it remains 2-1. Now the Sharks are pretty much keeping it up with us in goals. We saw them on paper. They're a good team, but I feel like we have the edge offensively, and we have the slight edge in goalie. But I think defensively they really have got our number. So let's hope we can just edge them out defensively. Maybe chip in a dagger. There we go. There's that dagger. Glendening in the bottom 6 getting one past Rhyme. And they get one right back with Couture. We get one right back with Glendening. Oh my God, Glendening's got 2 right now. Glendening's got 2. I'm getting loud right now, so I really hope my mic's not peaking. It was peaking in the last video. Ugh, I hate that. Anyway, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 47 seconds. There we go. So we beat the San Jose Sharks. I know it's not Jose, but I know you don't pronounce the J, but you know, you got to have fun with these commentaries. Glendening getting 2 in the 3rd period. We do get 1 back, but it's Couture. What can you do? We're still a clutch team. We kind of lock it down in the 3rd. I'd like to see more along the lines of no goals, but look at that. Glenny at the first star with Dano with 2 assists, probably on Glenny's goals, and then Hull's got a goal and 3 hits there on the 3rd star. This is a beautiful start for us. I know we're at home, so we've got that little advantage, but hopefully we can get 2 at home, go to San Jose, and not have to worry about it. So game 2 of the series against San Jose, and it looks like they've got their 3rd line out where it said Wingles was facing off against McDavid. Strange, but whatever. Let's make him pay. First period, 0-0. So they're showing their defensive muscle. That's no problem. That's no problem. We got the guns to get it past Reimer. We got 4 past him in the last game, so no problem. Second period, there we go. We get 2, but Thornton, that top 6 is being a little thorn in our side. You know, if they didn't have that top 6, I mean, that's the same with us, though. If they didn't have those scores and those veterans on the top 6, they'd be in a world of hurt. But Boyd Gordon on the 4th line getting one done, and then Eberle on the 1st line. So that's pretty good. We're getting depth scoring. We're actually getting depth scoring. Very cool. So let's go up to 8% here, or 8 times, and go ahead and do the third period. So they are... Oh, did you see the shots, guys? 28-7? Okay, they tie it up. Why do we only have 8 shots? Oh, no. Here's the runaway train. Nieto and Thornton get one pretty quick in the first 10. Oh, no. There's Marleau. Okay, we get one back. Dano, where's McDavid in all this? McDavid calling you out. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. Oh, and they get an empty netter. Man, what happened to us in the realm of shots? Oh, Talbot's in the net now. He got pulled. He wasn't in before. Oh, no. That was a bad third period. Look at the shots, guys. Look at the shots. Okay. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and make some... I don't think we can really make any changes here. Look at that. All those classic Shark names right there. 4 goals in the first 2 stars. Ugh. Couture with all the assists there. Okay, I don't think we need to really go on red alert here, because there weren't really any penalties. So it's not like they were scoring power play goals against us. So, because I was thinking maybe we shift around the power play lines, but there were no penalties in the third, I don't think. On us, at least. Okay, you know what? That could have just been a weird effort. Let's go ahead and make sure Mrazek's in the net. And, actually, I got one player meeting here. Clendenin. You know what I haven't been doing either? I haven't been doing those team meetings, so I got to make sure to do that. No effect on Clenny. That's just the hockey standard for nicknames, isn't it? Adding ER or adding Y. Clenny, I know Stammer. I don't know. Okay, we're going to edit the lines real quick. Make sure we got Mazzy in the net. There it is. He is in the net. Look at Talbot up at an 85, though. Looking good, buddy. But not getting the start today. Hall's up at a 91. McDavid's up at a 92. There is no reason why we shouldn't be getting those goals on the first line. McDavid, I know you're passing the puck, but let's shoot it sometimes. You got that shooting category, don't you? Ooh, yeah, you got a shooting category. It's only getting better. Glendening, you're doing great. Boyd Gordon, you're doing great. Not seeing much from Chris Kelly, but he's probably stopping the puck from going in. We'll see later. So I'm going to go ahead and sim up to this next game. Oh, we're already in it. So we don't have a meeting right now. We'll probably have one soon, though. Okay, they got their second line out there. Let's go ahead. First period. Okay, they get one on us real quick. Nieto. Actually, 3-minute mark of the first period. Oh, man. These playoff commentaries beat me down. Oh, man. Okay, second period. Okay, we get one back. Boyd Gordon, the veteran. Signed him for a good reason, man. Oh, he probably won the face-off and took it in himself. Look at there, right at the face-off dot. Maybe he shot it himself. I don't know. Whatever. And let's go into the third period here. Let's do 8 times sim. Here we go. Okay, we are out shooting them now, so that's good. We're heavily out shooting them. Man, nothing's happening. 12 minutes. Okay, we're at the 10-minute mark here. Ooh, are we going to overtime? Come on, McDavid. Pass the puck. Shoot the puck. Do something. 92 and a 91 on the first line. We can't get a goal. Come on. Okay, we know this is a defensive team. I'm not going to rag on the boys too much. But we got to have that first line getting more goals. I know Hall and Eberle already have a goal, but let's see multiple goals. The only people who have multiple goals are on the third and fourth line, and Glendening and Boyd Gordon. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Let's go into overtime. Overtime here. Let's do it. 34 shots. Come on, they caught up in shots. That's no good. Okay, we're pulling away. We got a power play. They got a power play. No. Okay, good. 40 shots on the net. Reimer cannot stop this. Come on. Oh, Spalling on Mrazek. Oh, jeez. They're just edging us out. It's that defense. Mrazek gets the second star with Reimer as the first. Man. Oh, man. That's okay. Okay. Let's sim up to this next game. Okay, we can hold a team meeting. Let's do that. Let's get the boys ready. We are getting ready for this game. Need to play smart. Okay, Dano, Klinkhammer for some reason. Okay. So let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this. We won the first one, and we lost the second two. We're in San Jose again. So what do? We need to score a goal. Do we bring? I don't think we move too much around because we're still playing really well. It's just we know they're a good defensive team. I was thinking maybe bringing Verbata up, but he's a good second liner. I don't want Eberle to get too upset. You know what? Did I switch the power play around earlier so that Eberle was on the second line power play? Maybe we just switch it. Maybe we switch it back because, yeah. So let's put Eberle back on the first line. Look at Draisaitl right now at 88 overall. That's awesome. And then Hall. I mean, I think we keep this together because that's pretty rad line. And then this is the second line. I think we just do that. I think that's fine. Totally. That's totally cool. Let's make sure Maz is in the net. There we are. Okay. There's no reason why we can't tie the series up right now in this game. Let's do it. There's no reason why. We can tie this up right now. So first period, Spalling again. He's a thorn in our side. He's got 3 goals in 3 straight games, I believe. That's pretty good. So second period, would have liked to see that tie up. Would have liked to see a couple goals from us. Okay, boys. Calling you out. First line power play especially. If we get a power play, we got to get a goal. We've got too much offensive talent. Just talent. Not even offensive pressure because we're getting outshot. We need to get the good shots. It doesn't matter if we get 10 shots. We should get a goal on at least one of those shots. 1 in 10. 1 in 5. We're so good. Let's pick our shots and just McDavid. Let's get a goal. Let's get a goal, McDavid. Let's get a goal. Eberle first line comes out swinging in the first 2 minutes. Third line with Dano. Oh, man, I'm trying not to get too excited. I'm trying not to peak the mic. We're on the power play. Power play, 4 minute, guys. Are you kidding me? Come on. There we go. Chris Kelly coming out. I called him out a couple games ago. We're going to tie the series up. There's no way they're coming back. There's no way they're out shooting us by 10 goals, and we come back to tie the series up 2-2 with a goal by a third liner, a fourth liner, and a first liner. Eberle, Dano, and Kelly. Oh, man, I'm excited. Let's look at the stars. It's Mrazek with 1 goal against. Oh, man, I'm excited. I'm using my announcer voice. Clendenny, look at those assists. Nice, brother. And Dano, how can you forget the pivotal trade that we made? So, okay. We are looking good. We win 1 in San Jose. They win 1 in Edmonton. We win 1 in Edmonton. They win 1 in San Jose. So we are tied up. We are splitting the series. We got to win the next 2. We got to win. You know what? Maybe we win the next one. We lose this one, and then we win in 7. I don't care. I want to win. That's all I want to do. Can we hold a team meeting? We don't have one. So let's go ahead and just sim it up. I think the line changes we made were good, even though we had that 4-minute power play and did not get a goal. That was disappointing. But everybody got a goal, and you know, maybe he just was like, oh, cool, I'm on the power play. I have more confidence now. I don't know how it works. But morale's morale. They get 3 right away. Are you kidding me in the first period? Are you kidding me? Nieto, Thornton, and Pavelski. Okay. I'm going to calm down. We're going to talk to the boys. Guys, meditate a little bit. Clear your mind. This team is beatable. They're not that good. We beat them during the season. Come on, guys. Edmonton Oilers. We are the future of the NHL. Let's make it to the second round. Let's focus on that. And let's make it to the third round. Focus on that. Make it to the Stanley Cup final and win us a cup and bring it back to Edmonton. Second period. Okay, we get 2 back. That's good. Not great. I mean, it's good. It's really good because they're a defensive team. It's good to get 2 back. We got to get one more back. We've done it before, guys. We've done it before. Glendenning having a great playoffs. Eberle having a great playoffs. So third and, I mean, hopefully we put it away. But hopefully if we just get one goal, it's not the final game period. Let's at least tie it up. Let's focus on tying it up. Tie it up right away. We're out shooting them. We're out shooting them. Oh, they get one. Thornton's got 2 goals right now. Come on, let's just get one back real quick. Shorty. Let's get a shorty. Oh, 10 minutes. Come on, boys. Come on. I don't know if we lose this. I don't know what kind of line changes we're going to make. There we go. We get one back. Chris Kelly. Come on. We got 4 minutes. We got to tie it up. We got to tie it up. 1 minute left. Come on, boys. Oh. Probably had an empty net and everything. We just could not get it there. We shouldn't have let that one in with Thornton. Looks like he got a really good shot off. But look at Kelly's shot way over here. Weird angle. Oh, if we didn't get that one, man, we got the 1 goal, but dang it. That is annoying. Look at the stars. Thornton, Pavelski, and Foligno, who gets an assist. I haven't seen him on the board, but he's not really, you know, a shooter. But he is that power forward in the bottom 6. Okay, I think we're going to have a big team meeting today. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, scouting assignment. Let's focus real quick. I'll just go back to we'll do the OHL for forwards for 2 weeks. That should be good. Okay, this could be the final game of the season, everybody. We didn't even think we were going to get into the playoffs necessarily at the beginning of the season. We knew we were going to be a decent team. We didn't know we were going to be, you know, the top 2 team in the league. We just got to crop our defense a little better. We're letting in a couple too many goals. That's what I'm thinking. Probably not going to change anything. Just going to look at what we could potentially do. Now, I don't think we change anything here. I don't know if we really change anything here either. You know, that's the one thing. We have a bunch of two-way defensemen. Oh, man, his defensive awareness got really high. Reinhardt there. Everybody's getting pretty good, though. Clefbaum's kind of lagging behind. That's okay. I think somebody in the comments said he never really gets really good. Clefbaum. Not really sure. I mean, he's a top 6. He's already at his potential. You know what I mean? They could have actually been talking about Clendenning. Maybe I forgot. Either way, Clendenning's already exceeding what he needs to be, so that's pretty good. But Clefbaum we could potentially trade in the future, but right now he's doing his job. He's looking good. Okay, the only thing maybe we think about is we don't have to do a penalty kill, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure we've like stopped like all our. I don't think they've gotten a power play goal against us. Huh. Yeah, I think this is fine. I mean, I don't know what else we could do. There's not really one thing we could just change to make it perfect, you know. And we don't have to worry about 3-on-3 or anything like that. Extra attacker, I could put McDavid's the first one, and then we could put somebody from the second line. No, you know what, we'll do that because who knows, maybe there's just a weird change or something that happens. That doesn't matter. Shootout doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Just make sure our goalie's in, and then we'll be good. Okay. Okay, I don't think we change anything. I don't think we need to change anything. I haven't seen Verbata at all, though, which really sucks. You know, he might have an assist or two, but I don't see the second line on scoring really at all. Draisaitl had a goal. I don't see Perron at all. So I don't think we worry about that too much. I mean, we could put like Foligno up there or Dano or something, but no, that's okay. I think we're good. He's the second liner, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's really any changes to make. I think this whole series has been kind of a toss-up for the game, with it slightly lean towards San Jose. So remember what we said. We just got to get to Game 7. Okay, Paul Martin scores right away. I didn't even do the first period. First period. Okay, we score it right back. Verbata, I call him out. He comes back strong. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Don't scare me like this. Let's buckle down. Let's park the bus, so to speak. But still, well, that's not the right expression because that means you're just kind of sitting back. Let's get like 2 or 3 more goals. Don't let any more in on our end. Second period. There we go. Connor McDavid. Is that his first goal of the playoffs? That is insane. I'm sure he had some assists and everything like that, but that's good. We're calling out the right guys right now, and shots are pretty much even. I feel like we do better when shots are more even, so that's pretty good. That's good. Okay, cool. Nothing more to say here. Let's just go ahead and simulate it in. Oh man, I got every one of my fingers crossed. I've got my toes crossed. Everything is going well right now. We're sliding into the 10 minutes. I'm just going to stay calm. They're out shooting us a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. San Jose, don't worry about it. Let's just get an empty netter right here. Let's not worry about it. Let's just, oh my God, Marleau in fifth. Oh my God, we had it. We had it. Anything can happen in overtime. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Patrick Marleau, clutch veteran, comes up strong in the final minute 10 of the third period to tie it up. Are you kidding me, guys? I'm slowly slumping in my chair. My back aches. Every muscle in my body is tense. And you're going to do that to me, game? You're going to be that guy, EA? Are you kidding me? Okay. The overtime game period. I'm going to go ×4. I don't know if that's going to be better or what, but they're on the power play. Okay. It's an even game period, guys. We've got all the time in the world. Come on, stop taking penalties. Who's taking the penalties? I want to know. Who's got the, maybe it's not Kelly. He's got good discipline. Maybe it's Gordon. Maybe it's Dano. Foligno, maybe. I don't know. One of those guys. 7 minutes left in the first overtime game period. Shots are a little in their favor, but we can definitely catch up in a good, and our season ends on Tierney's shot with 3 minutes left in the first overtime game period. Okay, boys. Well, I'm not too upset about this playoff run. We were the second best team in the NHL, but remember, we went on that big tear at the end of the season after a couple key acquisitions. We were never favored to go really anywhere this year. And honestly, let me hold this team meeting and tell the boys everything's okay. Everything's okay, guys. You guys did really well this year. This was a good team, and I know a lot of people I added just because I could and just because the actual team in general was just needing some players to get up to the cap floor. But we became a family. We became a really good team. This year's team will go down in history as that first big stepping stone. I guess McDavid was the first big stepping stone, but this will be one of the stepping stones where you started to see growth. Fans of Edmonton started to see this team is going to be good. GM Y480 goes out and finds a couple defensemen, trades away some stagnated players, and we find ourselves in a good position where that was a toss-up. That series we could have stolen, but I feel like inevitably when you have that type of defense, especially with 4 defensive defensemen, was it 4? 4 defensive defensemen who are all very high 80 or 90s. It's gonna bite you. So let's just look at who got modified this year so far. We're gonna have a lot of growth coming up in the free agency and stuff like that. The next video is the draft and free agency and that stuff. So make sure you guys let me know who we should pick up in free agency and what we should look for in the draft. Right now, I think I'm looking for defensive prospects because we have a bunch of those 7th D-men, but I'd like to get maybe 1 or 2 guys. Just build one at a time. One at a time, get like a top 4, maybe an elite defender, something like that, and then we can build from there. But we'll look at that in the next video, but let me know in the comments down below. So Draisaitl definitely grew the most. He was up in an 88. He's sad right now. We're doing that turbo, so I'm just gonna look at it right now until that crazy this thing. Oh, there it goes. It wore off. Reinhardt, look at that, going from an 83 to an 85. That's awesome. Good job, brother. He's still got a few more years, so hopefully he gets up to at least an 89. I'd like to see him in the 90s though. That could definitely be our top 2. Oh, that'd be great. McDavid, look at that. He was already at a 91 when this started, I guess. But he's all the way up at 92. He started the year at 87, I think. Maybe it was higher than that. Maybe it was 89. I don't remember. But it says 91. But I don't remember him being a 91 at the beginning of the year. I could be wrong. Who cares? Nurse grew. Kelly actually grew a little bit. That's pretty cool. I thought he would have stagnated at 36, but he's looking good. 87 for Clendenning. He's only going to get better. He's going to do a big jump, I feel like. What's his, oh, it's all this. It's not. There we go. In the playoffs, he had 4 assists. He was a -2, though. That's okay. What did McDavid have in the playoffs? 1 goal, 3 assists. So he could have definitely had a better... He could add a better playoffs, but in what, 6 games, he had, 4 points. I guess that's not too bad. Would have liked to have seen more than 6 points, though, because I know he's capable of doing that, especially when he was in the OHL. Okay, well, I think that is that right now. We can go ahead and actually see who won the cup. I'd like to show you guys that just so we can have some idea of it. So I think right now I'll just simulate up to the end of the playoffs, and then I'll cut to that right now. So I'll see you in 1 moment. Okay, we are back here, and the playoffs have ended with Dallas taking Lord Stanley home to Texas. And that's kind of funny because we were looking at that a little bit, and we were showing how they were a really good team in a lot of aspects. And I think last video I was like, oh man, I thought they would have had a better regular season. But hey, this is a prime example of what really matters. The regular season does not matter unless you make it into the playoffs. And then once you make it in, it's about getting Lord Stanley. Because once you make it in, you're not getting that high draft pick. Which we're not getting that high draft pick, which is no problem. We tanked it last year a little bit, got a decent pick. And this year, we definitely don't have a high draft pick. But don't worry about it. It's all good. We got a lot of them. We got a lot of picks coming up. We got to act like the Red Wings and just pick up somebody good in a late round. So here we are. We were right before the draft. We're going to do that next episode, so make sure to stick around, tune in, and let me know in the comments below. Whoops, what am I doing? Let me know in the comments below who we should pick up in the draft, what we should look at. I'm not asking for specific names. I'm asking for what type of player would be a good player to pick up. And it could be as simple as just saying, get a forward. Get a third liner of the future. Pick up some depth. And we have got a lot of picks for depth. But first round, who do you think we should pick up? We probably got something in the, from 15 on. So we got one of those picks. So, what do you think we could try to get? I was thinking a defenseman. Just try to get another good defensive prospect since a lot of our forwards are so young. And then in the later rounds, try to pick up some forwards, something spattering here or there. Whatever, but let me know down below, and anything else, just ask, just tell. We got free agency too. So hey, thanks for sticking around. It was a good year. I had a feeling we weren't going to go too far in the playoffs, but we're showing glimpses of greatness. We're showing glimpses of veteran leadership. Our young guys are coming around. We're winning some games. We played against a really hard defensive team, but it was at that point where it could have been a toss-up. We could have kind of mustered a little bit more out of our players and took it from them, but we had a good year. So let me know how I did. Let me know what you would have done differently down below, and please like and subscribe if you dug it. It means so much. Check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Y4Turbo, and hey, we'll see you next time out on the ice.